Yesterday, I spoke to you about the Ashanti Regional Minister. And I spoke to you about something that was happening in the Ashanti region, and our school feeding caterers were up in arms
Johnnies Bite.
and asking for what is owed them over 3 terms. So this morning I titled my bite, Stop Majoring in the Minors. Stop majoring in the minors. This morning, that's what I've titled my thing. You see, yesterday I played a video for you. Unfortunately, it didn't come up. Played a video of 24th January 2017 when Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was appointing Mr. Regional Minister. All right? Play that video for me.
The region which is at the heart, head and the heart of the new patriotic party.
Kill the sound. Pause. Don't leave it there. Don't take it off. Look at the demeanor of the minister when he was being appointed on the 24th of January 2017. Look at his demeanor. No, put it up there. Look at his demeanor. 2017. His hands behind his back. 2017. The president said he was a giant in communication for the party in the region. He called him the elephant in the room. He said he was the most fit gentleman to handle it. And I told you yesterday, I wouldn't take away what he did at Bosomchi from him. I wouldn't take away his private life and his credentials from him. But when it comes to dealing with the issues that are majors for us, we cannot major in the minors. Now, take me back to yesterday when the caterers met him. Play that video for me. He was snubbing the people. Look, pause. This was him, go back a bit. This was him standing on top like a modern day King Pharaoh, looking down and talking down at the people. This was the same gentleman who has his hand behind him. Oh. Same gentleman who, bring it back. Pause where he was looking down at the people. I want the people to see that. Standing on top. And it's coming down, looking down and talking down at the people and stopping the thought and get out. Have you come to me before? Now, what he seems to forget is that the people came to him, first of all, as the father of the nation. Yesterday, I spoke with one of the caterers. She spoke impeccable English. Her thought patterns were so good, and you could clearly see the frustration. You could tell from where I sat here yesterday on 3FM 92.7.
Johnnies Bite.
Now, the minister gives a rejoinder, or if you like, a rebuttal or a response. Play that video for me, please. The minister's response. Play it.
I was in a meeting when I heard some nice eyesight in my office. So I sent my special assistant to find out. She came back and informed me that caterers on school feeding were there demonstrating. So I came out and then asked them, one, have they ever come to me? And why are they demonstrating before they come to me with their issues? Two, they did not even go to the police to inform them that they were going to demonstrate. So when they entered, if the security at the Regional Coordinating Council had reacted and maybe attacked them, what would have been the results? I think this country, we must be truthful to ourselves. We must be truthful to ourselves and start pampering people. The impunity is too much. I sympathize with them. I would not be happy for the government to owe me for maybe months when maybe I've borrowed and interest is accruing and maybe I cannot even feed my family. But we should not use illegality to solve problems. We should solve our problems through the legal means. In this country, if you want to demonstrate, you go and inform the police before you embark on demonstration. You don't just get out and start demonstrating. We are not in a lawless country. We are in a country being governed by law. That is why we say we are in a democratic dispensation. So you don't just take the law into your hand and start maybe acting the way you want. No, I don't tolerate those things. Whether I'm angry or I'm not angry, I'm saying I don't tolerate illegality, period. And I will never tolerate illegality.
That is our Ashanti Regional Minister, who we have a V8 for, we have a bodyguard for, we have a residence for, we buy fuel for, and many other things. Father Bernard, good morning to you. You are talking about people being overpampered. If there's anybody who is overpampered in this government, it is you. We remember Ejura.
Johnnies Bite.
Were the women demonstrating? No, they were picketing. And that's why I've always said that when we went to make people regional ministers and make them the head of the Security Council, we must check their security background and check their temperament. We remember Ejura on your head. You're talking about pampering. You're talking about illegality. You're talking about people, how painful it is. This explanation that you're giving and the sympathy talk that you were saying that you sympathize with the people and all of that, you could have come down from that high horse. Show that again, the video where he was standing at the top. You could have come down from that high horse with that Napoleon phenomenon. You could have come down from that high horse and actually come down to them to even receive the petition that they presented. You didn't. You snubbed them. Now, let's get to the issue, because now you are majoring the minors. You are talking about Public Order Act. Leave that for the police. You are talking about giving the police notice before you demonstrate. They were not demonstrating. They had come there to present a petition. You said you heard some noises. These are the very same people the president thought you could lead in the region, and that you were actually supposed to be leading, that they came to you as the father of the region. And it is because they are reaching the responsible ministry in Accra, the gender ministry, has not been responsible enough.
Johnnies Bite.
They say when Otiko Jaba was minister for gender, they didn't face these things. Otiko Jaba goes away, then they started facing this trouble. They told me here on 3FM 92.7 that when Otiko Jaba was there, they didn't face this. And that Otiko would say, oh, I owe you 55 days out of the term. I can pay you 40 at this point. And she pays en block. And then we will have the 15 when the money is ready. These women have been owed for 3 solid terms. They have not been paid. Recently, some 6 districts were paid, and then later, when their debtors started insulting them, we started paying the rest of them. So the women are going through embarrassment. The women are going through frustration. The people they employ are going through the same levels of frustration, perhaps even harsher. And all you are concerned about is about a certain Public Order Act. It's about whether or not the people have come to you before, and whether or not the people even had a petition, and whether they had the right to even present a petition to you. Hey, Father Bernard.
Johnnies Bite.
Now, there is even budgetary allocation for this year for school feeding. The government will always come and tout and say, look, we are feeding children in school. We know the essence of nutrition and education. And I always drop my hat out for the late Dr. Makutufo. I will always do that. Because the thinking was that you need to sustain and keep the children in school, because most of the children, when they leave school and they say they are going to have lunch, they go and they never return. Some actually go looking for food before they come, even though the quality of the food is not good. Now, what were the women asking for? The women are asking that you pay the arrears. The women are asking that you raise the pittance of 97 pesos. You are not even ashamed to be owing 97 pesos over a full year. They say raise it from 97 pesos to 3 Ghana cedis and share the hashtag. We are there. We are doing 2.4K today on Johnnies Bite. Share the link. Let them know. The women are asking that the children must be taken care of. You as regional minister are not even concerned that children started the term Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They have not had food. You are not even majoring in that. You are minoring. That the children in your region, as security couple of the region, the children have not had food. You are not concerned. You are not concerned that these party faithful, whether we like it or not, and whether we want to pretend, these caterers are party faithful, and that they will be the ones you go to go and help to break the 8. You are not concerned about that. You are not even concerned about the embarrassment. You are not concerned that you are sitting in a chair and they are referring to another regime as having done better. You are not even concerned. You are not concerned about the security concerns. You are not. Rather, you are telling the people that have they come to you before? They knew that the school feeding secretariat was not answering them. They knew that the region, their sector ministry was not answering them. So they are coming to you as the father of the region to be able to channel it directly to the president as his representative in the region. The women are wise. They could have hit the streets. They didn't. They came to the regional coordinating council. Now, what is your job as a coordinating council? You're supposed to coordinate. Did you coordinate, or did you choose to stand at the top like a modern day pharaoh to talk down at the people and look down on them? Did you decide to snub them and walk out?
Johnnies Bite.
These are women who are responsible. These are mothers. These are wives of people. I want you to put your wife in their shoes. Your wife. Please put your wife in their shoes. And tell me, if your wife had made supplies to people and for more than a year they had not been paid, would you be happy with yourself?
Johnnies Bite.
Sometimes I think that with the benefit of power, we go astray. I showed a video of you by the president with your hand at your back. Same way the president had his hand at his back when Kamala Harris was signing whatever it is. For the first time, somebody sat in the king's chair. For the first time, somebody sat in the king's white chair. But it is Ahubrasia until we cash out.
Johnnies.
This is not a good sign. And we're talking about people who have been pampered, people who have been favored, people who have been lawless. Sir, you have no moral right to talk about that. Pay the women their monies. Feed the children. Major in the things that have to be majored in. That is what is important. Good morning.
Johnnies
Hard as he
Bite.
can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you.